Hey BTP fans, Thomas here. We're gonna do a bat rep. We're gonna revisit a classic. I hope you guys like it. I'm here with Rick.
Hey guys, Thomas and I at battle again. One that we've fought 3 times now, I think.
Three times now.
Thomas has beaten me 3 times in a row,
Is
and I
it
cannot.
twice or 3
I
times?
cannot accept that. It's 3.
Twice. 3. Okay, all right.
It's 3.
All right.
Well, one of them was Black Templars. Do you remember that one? So it wasn't this
okay. When
it was
you
Black
were
Templars
you were
versus
using
Orks.
Black.
You did Black Templars against Orks. So
Really? Was it before the code
Yes.
exchange? Okay, all right.
Yes.
Well, then I feel better about it. Even though I did do a Black Templar bat rep. I don't know if you saw that.
I did.
Yeah.
I've been scouting you, Thomas.
All right, you've been scouting. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I'm getting a laugh from Dave over there. Great.
No, but
Awesome.
I have to say, I do know one thing from our 3 battles.
Okay.
Thomas has gone first all 3 times.
Really?
So we'll see if that happens again today.
That
and if
could
I'm
make a huge difference.
resilient enough
It really could make a huge difference.
to
to
make
Orks.
him pay.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's find out how it goes. You brought the Orks. I have Space Marines. Tell me what you got going here.
So my Warlord is actually Clangor Stomp About. It's this big mech on bike. This is a Mason and me combined conversion. Mason helped me out, and
Oh, it's beautiful.
And it's magnetized, so his claw can switch it out for just a chop, and then his combi scorcher down here, I can take that off too.
Oh yeah.
So
That's okay. So we did figure out that it is, in fact, big guns never tire. So
D3 plus 2 objectives.
So we've
5
got 5
objectives.
objectives. So we're gonna roll off to see who sets
There's
those
another
up.
die. Oh, you got one.
Yeah. My models will get mad at me if I don't use the purple dice.
No, I've got my green ones.
All right, cool. So roll off to see who sets up the odd one. I got a 2. He got a 3. So he's going to set 3 objectives. I'm going to set 2. Regular standard setup on those. 12 inches apart, 12 inches from the table edge.
And we set that before we figure out table type.
Yeah, the deployment type and who deploys on which
Right.
side first. So we'll do that and then we'll come back. Okay, so we had to get new batteries in the other camera, and then we realized, hey, we have an HD camera that we can actually look at these armies on. So hopefully, well, truthfully what's going to happen is you'll see probably this part first and then get the first 56 seconds or something of the introduction as we started it, because Sean has a tendency to not really edit. Anyway, I'm sure as viewers you understand this. You're familiar with it. Okay, so
So
anyway.
again, this is Clangor Stomp About. He's my Warlord and a big mech. He has a power claw. He has a cyborg body. He has a combi scorcher. And he rides on a, that's just a war bike. It's not actually a jet bike. So, because he can't get one. So, I just use rules for a war bike. And he's my Warlord, and he does have his own little personal mech here that has a rocket launcher.
All right.
Krakar, the war boss in mega armor.
Krakar,
He does have a
alright.
lucky stick, Thomas. So that fun joy.
That's
And-
if you have to fail 3 saves in a row or something.
Yeah, something
in a
crazy.
phase or something.
Yeah. He also has a personal mech with a rocket launcher.
Okay.
3 mega armor. 1 has a scorcher, and they ride in a truck. These are my flash kits. I just finished the flash
Just finished the flash kits. Look at those
So I've played
guys.
with them before during the process of painting, but they're done now and getting them ready for Valhalla.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that's
And,
next week.
So 5 of those will be riding in that truck.
Okay.
Then I have 3 units of just trucker boys in
Trucker
trucks
boys.
with
All
knobs
right.
with power claws and boss poles. All the knobs have boss poles. All the leaders. I have a single Def Copta on its own, and then I have a unit of 2 Def Coptas on their own. I mean together.
Okay.
Then I have 6 tank bustas riding in a truck. All the trucks have rockets. The one truck that has boarding planks is the Mega Knobs
Just
boarding plank.
okay, and
Just
the boarding plank now gives you +3,
plus 2
plus
to your
2.
movement, to your charge movement.
That's great.
I've got a buggy with rockets.
Okay.
I have 5 Ludas, 2 units of 10 Grots, and he's not quite finished paint-wise, but he's good enough that I could bring him today. And he is a Gorkanaut.
All right.
And I have 6 Burner Boys in there. 3 of them are mechs.
Okay.
So, and they are.
Well,
ready
cool.
to go.
I haven't played against. Ironically, the Orks have been out for what, 4 months now?
About 4 months,
I haven't played against them.
Well, we will give you a taste.
Yeah, I don't know what they do really. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little bit of a trip. It's a beautiful looking army there, man. Hopefully you guys are actually getting a better view of it than you're used to from our regular camera. Kind of get a good look at some of these guys here. Awesome. Here we go. Let's look at this guy. This guy looks like fun. All right. Now tell me, while I'm looking at some of these miniatures,
yes,
what does this thing do?
Okay, the Gorkanaut has a... Now this one, I want to show you something first. I magnetized mine,
okay,
so I can be either. This comes out...
Or does it?
It does. And then the other piece slots right in there.
Awesome.
So you can use it in either mode, and then I magnetized the custom force field thing on top, and this just pops in and out. So it can be either model.
Okay.
So it has two twin-linked big shooters.
All right.
Has two rocket launchers.
All right.
It has a Scorcher, which is a flamer, heavy flamer. And then it has a 3d6, strength 5, AP5, 3d6 shots, Gatling cannon, basically.
Okay.
It's a 13-12-12 armor. It might be 13-13-12. It's one of those, but it might be 13-13-12. Has 5 hull points, and it basically can self-heal. The 3 mechs inside can heal it, and it has Grot Riggers, which gives it another "it will not die."
Awesome. So they heal on a 5+ if you on a 5+ roll.
And that heals on a 5. So I have 4 heal rolls a turn.
Wow.
So you better kill it.
Better kill it fast.
Melty guns are great against it, so I hope you have some of those in your army, Thomas.
I got a couple, but I didn't actually bring the patented Sternguard 5-man squad.
Which is not surprising, because usually I don't bring stuff like this. Klangors, you notice no Churok.
No
Churok.
Churok. I'm missing him. Like.
And I have to tell you guys, anybody who's coming to Valhalla, the guy who's sculpting my new Churok, he says it will be done this week. But that means I probably won't get it painted to the level I want. But he's on the plastic Carnosaur.
The plastic
and he's sculpting the Churok on top. And he's the same guy who did my squig off, for those of you who have seen it. So it should be spectacular. And I saw pictures last night.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude.
That's why Churok's not here. He's getting an upgrade.
He's getting an upgrade. Churok is becoming Churok 2.0.
Well, he's actually probably Churok 7.0 by this time.
7.0. All right. All right.
I should someday bring in all, because I think I have all of the models. I should just bring them in and show you the horrible first conversion I ever did, and then all the way up to
going through them.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
That'll be fun.
The epic story of Churok and all of his journeys through the changes of his war bossness. That's great. All right, cool. So let's see what he's facing off. I brought something a little different, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so my HQ is just a librarian, just a level 2, has a power axe. Librarian.
Is that a 4 sacks, right?
Yeah, 4 sacks.
Yeah.
That thing, whatever. I don't really use my one librarian model.
Yeah, when are you ever going to get that off? You know?
I don't really use librarians, whatever. And then he decided, because he brought himself a command squad. So he has a command squad, and they have 3 flamers, 1, 2, 3, and a power axe, and an apothecary, and 2 storm shields. And then he also brought a tech marine who has himself a servo harness just for fun. And they have a drop pod. I don't know that they're all going to go together because I have the independent characters, but these guys are in the drop pod for sure. Then I have, as my 2 troop choices, I have 2 10-man tactical squads with a veteran sergeant who has a power fist and a storm bolter, a melta, and a melta gun. And this one has his drop pod, and this squad over here has a rhino. Depending on what we're playing, I'll probably combat squad them. Then this is a Sternguard squad, a 5-man Sternguard squad, but instead of doing Melta heavy, they all have combi flamers, every one of them. So we'll see how well that does. 1 Typhoon land speeder, 1 Thunderfire cannon, a Vindicator, 3 attack bikes with heavy bolter, and they're converted to look like jet bikes themselves. So.
We're both playing that game.
Yeah.
I love it.
Go with something that looks good.
Yeah.
And then my heavy duty Thunderhammer-nators here to kind of give me something to deal with, something heavy if you have it, which it looks like you do have a couple of things that I got to deal with.
Just a couple. Just a couple. So you have a multi-melt and melt-a-gun in this unit?
Yeah.
Okay. And same over there?
Same over there.
Okay.
So those are my Malta combos, and then I have lots of flamers instead.
Right.
So.
Awesome.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Good luck to you, sir.
Good luck, Thomas. Let's look at the
handshake. Let's look at the table here.
Little orky. You know,
it looks like I've decided to drop onto a planet of an orc planet here.
I'm going to put this into the story. I told everybody that I couldn't play the Gazgul Codex until Clangor joined Chirok, and Mason got him last time we played, and he stole him. So I'm doing a little story here that Clangor has decided he doesn't like Mason's boss anymore, and he's leaving on his own. And the Marines are kind of besieging this camp, and they've got to get Clangor out, so I can play with my big stuff at Valhalla.
All right, sounds good, man. Well, let's go on camera here real quick. You want to grab a die and let's see what scenario we're playing, and go from there.
You want to do Eternal War or Maelstrom?
Let's do Eternal War.
Okay.
Let's just do the Eternal War stuff for now. 4, I believe that's the scouring.
I think that's right.
No, maybe it's the big guns.
I'll get it.
We'll double check. We're going to figure that out. We'll come back after we have